You guys came out to Austin, how long ago was it?
2014.
To stay with the Tommies?
Yeah.
And how long did you stay with us for?
We were there for about 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
And while you were there, you heard a lot of stuff, didn't you?
We did, yeah. So we found out, I mean, I didn't really know anything about autism, to be honest, other than, just the surface stuff. And we lived with you guys in your home. We went to South by Southwest, because I'm a singer-songwriter. And yeah, I mean, it's just quite eye-opening, really. We had breakfast with Andy Wakefield, and that was interesting.
Billy and Ken.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, you met Andy as well.
Yeah. So, and we saw the first cut of the film you were working on at the time as well.
Vaxxed.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's changed so much since, those what we saw there. So it was really interesting. I came back to England, sort of told people about it, and friends, and some of my friends are doctors and GPs, and they were a little bit raised eyebrows and kind of thing. But interesting, when I challenged them on what their preconception was, they didn't really have any data to back up their prejudicial opinion necessarily of, and at that point for us it was just that. It was kind of the facts that we'd heard from you guys, and then the sort of opinion stuff we'd heard more generally about vaccinations. Anyway, so all that kind of went on.
And just tell us a little bit about how passionate you are. I mean, music is your life.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've been playing guitar since I was 13 years old and writing songs. And I studied archaeology at University of Bristol, but then went on to start writing more and becoming a filmmaker. That was kind of my bread and butter, and working with James, and set up my own company at Elstra Studios, making videos. But while that was going on, I was also writing music and trying to build my career underneath all that. But obviously making money from music is very difficult unless you're in the top echelon. So, all that was going on, bubbling underneath. But I was just starting to really get somewhere around 2014, attending South by Southwest. I was starting to get some festivals in England. I played The Great Escape, got on the lineup for that, and I was being played on the BBC Introducing. Tom Robinson was playing me on Six Music, which is like, breakthrough sort of radio channel station. And I've got a video on YouTube which has now got over 250,000 hits, Sister to a Brother.
Sister to a Brother.
Sister to a Brother.
But
yeah.
I heard that when you came out.
Yeah, so that was...
Yeah, it's a great song.
Thank you, yeah. So all these things were starting to happen and percolate, and then I got offered a job filming in Peru, in the jungle, in the Amazon, for a charity. And they were actually, I was going to do it for free. They were just going to pay for my flights. They paid for my flight. Got told that I had to get all these vaccinations. It was all quite last minute, and I, in the back of my head, I was thinking about obviously all the vax stuff, but more tying it in with autism, thinking, well, I'm a grown man, I need these jabs. They hit me with 4 injections all at once. They gave me yellow fever, typhoid, Hep B, and rabies, 2 in each arm. And then I felt I couldn't actually. When I had them done, I had to lay down. In doctors, I nearly fainted, and they put me on a bed and they offered me tea and all this kind of stuff. And I was there for quite a while before I could feel well enough to stagger back to work over the road to the Elstra Studios. During that whole week I felt awful, had a fever, didn't feel good at all. Went back for my second rabies jab of 3 the week later, told the nurse I didn't feel well. They hit me with the jab, and then 3 hours later I lost my hearing in my right ear completely, totally deaf. I woke up in the middle of the night with tinnitus, screamingly loud tinnitus. I thought it was my alarm clock. I was trying to turn my phone off, and Sam was in bed with me, and I was panicking, and I said, I can't hear anything. Completely deaf, with just this digital, terrifying noise. Went straight to the doctor's the next morning. He'd done a bone sort of test with air and with a hammer to see if I could hear anything, and he just looked terrified and said, you need to get emergency help for this straight away. Which didn't. They gave me an ENT referral, which didn't arrive for weeks. But I have a friend who I didn't trust them, to be honest, and went straight to my mate who got me into his hospital, into the ENT department. They got me on steroids. They give you 3 sort of loads of drugs, steroids to try and suppress the immune system for whatever's going on, which is like prednisolone, and then an antiemetic to stop you being sick, because you also need to take a tablet for the vertigo because your balance organs are all over the place. So I was in bed for weeks, and I was in and out of hospital, MRI scans. My friend got me every single blood test under the sun, which normally people wouldn't have access to, because he made sure that I had everything. And a special blood test that was sent off to Adam Brooks, which actually detected a positive autoimmune response, which normally, again, the general public wouldn't get that kind of thing, really. So I was given...
Did you say at any point, I think it's the vaccines?
Oh, I knew straight from the second that I had it done.
But what did the doctors
There's
say?
no doubt. The doctors, my doctors, refused to believe that there was any link at all from what we could understand. But when I ended up being referred to St Mary's, to a top surgeon who's got a private Harley Street practice as well, and he administered 2 intratympanic injections through my eardrum. So I had to pierce my eardrum with an ultra-fine needle the week or 2 after this had happened and inject steroids straight into my head, which was, I can only describe it as a horrendous agony. I mean, I've never felt pain like it. It's like acid burning through my head. And but I went through this procedure twice. The second time the hole was already there, so I could actually hear my head decompress when they injected and pulled the needle out. You can hear this little sss, which was frightening and weird. So I went through the procedure again a week later, and it did improve my hearing by a tiny amount because I had all these barrage of audio tests on my hearing. To the point where he just said, I'm really sorry, it's a 50-50 thing, this injection, whether it brings your hearing back or not after something like this. And they wrote something in the BMJ about me, I think. It's a very rare reaction.
Did you read what they wrote in the BMJ?
I have done, yeah.
And was it the truth?
Most of it.
First article, people!
Yeah.
Tell the truth!
So it was yeah, pretty accurate.
Okay.
So that was it, and now I'm deaf. I wear a hearing aid permanently. Without it, I take it out, I can just hear this ringing again. So
how's it affected your music?
Oh, it completely stalled my career, my music career. Playing live is virtually impossible now because I'm terrified of damaging what's left of my hearing. I can't do been told I can't do any sort of sports that might damage, bang my head or anything like that. So it's changed my life quite a lot. And I went through depression, I went through all the sort of stages of grieving, losing my hearing. And actually in the bigger scheme of things, it's not that big a deal. I could have had a lot worse. But my vision's definitely been compromised. My cognitive function, I noticed a decline in, the way I think. It's definitely slower in the way I deal with things. I was always very quick anyway, so I'm not too bad.
There's a lot of people saying sorry, and you're getting a lot of hearts right now.
Oh, thank you.
Hearts of love to say sorry. Have a look at that. Check this out. Right, there we are. Everyone can see them.
Oh, blimey.
God blimey!
Wow, that's thank you very much.
I'm saying sorry.
That's okay. Hey, you can go on my website and buy my album. That'll cheer me up.
What is it? Where did they go? Look, there's more.
It's robfinlay.co.uk.
Finlay, he's saying.
Lay.
F-I-N.
L-A-Y.
L-A-Y. Finlay.
robfinlay.co.uk. Or just go onto my YouTube channel and you can just check out on my tracks like Sister to a Brother or something.
Yeah, Sister to a Brother's good. See, look, you're going to have to watch this back because we are Vaxxed sending you loads of love now as well.
That's lovely. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah.
And thank you to Polly.
Now, will you ever have another vaccine?
I can't answer that right now, but the way I feel immediately...
Are you absolutely insane? You're not having any more vaccines. Let's go, I'm going over to someone who's more sensible than you. Is he having another vaccine?
No, never, ever.
Thank you, see? What is he? What's the matter with him?
I don't know, but no, he's never having another vaccine.
No, because I'm saying, let me say, my reason is, if they make them safe one day, and I know that they're not at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't have another one the way they are at the moment. There would have to be a lot more convincing to be done.
Right.
Scientific research,
You've
data.
lost your heart now.
Oh,
no. Listen, Rob, the thing is that you don't realise is they lied to you. They gave you the vaccines. Are you ever going to trust again? They go, let me just give you this. It's
no,
really
I wouldn't
safe.
let them near me. No, I wouldn't with another injection. I wouldn't. And they tried to give me the 3rd stage of the rabies vaccination after this. That was the thing that blew my mind. I was like, guys, and the travel nurse, they said, oh no, you've got to come in, you've got to have your 3rd stage, like very robotic, like, you've had, but this made me deaf, and they weren't interested. No, you have to have it. So there's no way I'm having it. You're going to have to just, no. And so I didn't have obviously I wouldn't have had the 3rd stage.
No, thank goodness you didn't.
Because I could have lost my other ear, and that's all I've got now. So,
people are really sorry. You're getting lots of real sorry.
Okay, well, thank you very much for listening to my story. And I know, as I say, lots of other people have had much worse time, but for babies can't tell their story, and I think it's important for adults who, are there as witnesses to actually testify to this kind of thing.
Thank you. And also people with autism that can't speak, so you're the voice of the vaccine engine now.
Yeah.
Your A voice.
There you go.
And you know what? When I get back to Austin, I'm going to write your name on my bus.
Oh, thank you. We'd love to come and visit again soon.
Yes, you must come out and visit again.
It's weird how things work out in life. You know, had I not met James, your brother, and then worked with him, and then come to meet you, and then this would
sat
happen.
with breakfast with Andy Wakefield.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
bizarre.
come on.
It's really weird. Sam was saying when we were here earlier that what the chances, the coincidence, is very strange.
Well, if you come back out to the music festival, these two I know go.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cool.
they can hang
It's a
out.
great festival.
It's lovely to see you again, Sam.
That's right, can I just add something?
Yes,
Because
please do.
Rob really plays it down. Like, it was a terrifying time and we didn't know what was going on. It was only because of our friend, who I won't name him, but he's an absolute hero to me. And I know he is to Rob, because I strongly suspect he would have gone completely deaf if he had not had that help and instant treatment. Because the letter from his general doctor didn't come through for 3 weeks. It would have been too late. So thank you to everyone that did help us, and just, be careful and don't get vaccines.
Oh my gosh, you've changed.
I know.
You. Oh, you're lovely. Right, take this. No, this, because this has all of our contact on, so when you come out, so if you can't get hold of me, there's Bella
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. And you're all lovely. I've met all the Tommy family and you're all wonderful. And say hello to all
I
of
have
you.
to say-
Especially Billy. Hi, Billy.
I have to say, you guys were our perfect guests.
Oh,
They were so neat and tidy. It was unreal. We never had anyone like that. We don't live there anymore. We live on 40 acres with chickens and ducks and goats. So it's not very neat anymore.
No, it's fine. I have to come and see it.
All right,
We're closing the venue right now.
my brother.
Hi.
Wait, when can I interview you tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. I'm looking forward to
You're
it.
looking really healthy, Jamie. You're nice and fit. Jamie, we got a new niece today.
Yeah, I know. I'm very, very happy. It's a great day for our
Oh, it
family.
happened today?
Yeah.
Georgie gave birth today.
4:30.
I just heard from Jamie. 4:30 in the morning.
No, 4:30 in the afternoon.
Oh,
so
really?
really.
So you want to take this one? I'm going to start wrapping up.
Do we know how much Annabelle weighs?
No, we don't. But everyone is fine. And no vitamin K jab.
Did you not do it?
No, fantastic.
Oh, yes.
So
We
absolutely
are really going on
nothing.
this. Okay, good stuff. That's fantastic. I'm so excited. Well, that means that Periscope and we are back. You get to meet a new baby on Sunday, I think.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, and all right, I'm coming off now, I think, 'cause we've got to get out of here really, really fast.
All right.
But wonderful day.